I'm going willy-nilly happy in my own life, talking about my Scorpio sun sign, prideful about who I am as a human, prideful about my wife and my kids and my life, how beautiful it is. Until, hey, what's up everyone? Thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk about astrology, philosophy. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Make sure you click subscribe, click the bell icon so you guys get notified. I do a video a day. I'm just here to help everyone to understand their birth chart better. Today though, I want to talk about change, how to accept it. Because the big thing about learning your birth chart is once you know who you are, then you're able to communicate to the world who you are. But the big scary part though about this is knowing who you are. Why? When you figure out who you are, sometimes, and then you find out who your friends are, well, what if your personality and your friend's personality isn't as cool as you thought was? Then you're forced to have a different perspective and accept change. But yet in life, the only constant is change. So in being able to accept the fact that change is the only constant is what gives you power as self. But there's one thing that never really changes. The time you're born. The time you're born never changes. If you take a 16 personalities test, and then you take it a year from now, it might change. But your personality will not associated with the time you were born. Because you can't recreate that. The time you were born was very special. And it's always going to be special. Because without you, I wouldn't be here. No one would be here. Thanks for being you. And let's get in on some understanding of change. Change is everyone's best friend. Every day we die a little bit. Change is our best friend. It really is. I have Aries Mars. I want to bump heads. I want to fight everyone. My idea of a utopia, guys. Completely nuts. I completely understand this. Say you have a baby, and your baby isn't really that compatible with you. And then say this person, your neighbor, has a baby, and their baby is really compatible with you. You guys would trade babies. Bro, that's retarded. It would. But think about the positive stuff that would happen though. The baby wouldn't go through stressors. If they're being raised by someone that's similar to them. But the thing about astrology though, guys, is that's just my Mars and Aries. I come back to my realism part of my beingness through my Scorpio sun, and I realize that the thing about life is that everything cannot be perfect. If everything was perfect, then there would be no real joy. There would be no happy. There would just be is. How are you today? My life just is. No, nobody would enjoy that life. We would all go insane. The fact that people around us aren't similar to us makes us more special. The more you're able to hold on to that special gemstone you hold in your heart that is you, the more empowered you're going to be when you finally get people around you that are completely in acceptance of that gemstone that you hold inside of you. That special part of you that nobody understands will be understood. Just believe in that. It's scary to believe stuff that doesn't seem true. But the fact is, if you can change yourself, no matter how many decades, how many centuries it takes No matter if it takes a whole lifetime, next lifetime you're going to be able to be so much more blessed. If you believe in reincarnation. If you don't believe in reincarnation, then we might have a problem here. We might have a problem. I didn't really want to talk about astrology. What person in their right mind wants to talk about astrology? The thing about it though, is it caught me off guard. It completely caught me off guard. I'm going willy-nilly happy in my own life, talking about my Scorpio sun sign, prideful about who I am as a human, prideful about my wife and my kids and my life, how beautiful it is. Until my wife asked me to look at her birth chart and my birth chart together. Because I know, our sun signs, she's a Taurus, I'm a Scorpio. Sexualastrology.com says Scorpios and Taurus have great sex. I'm good. Scorpio's all about sex. Taurus, Scorpio, I'm good. My life is perfect. Perfect. Until birth charts came into my life. And my foundation was shaking. My birth chart and her birth chart are opposites. My birth chart has all masculine signs. Libra, Aries, Sagittarius. Hers has all feminine signs. Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn. Cancer, I believe. Those don't go together. And so I automatically go into crisis mode. We have to figure out something. This isn't going to work out. Our relationship is not going to work out. I'm telling you, blah, blah, blah. Crisis mode, automatically. But then I found solidity in the fact that change is the only constant. Once I found solidity in the fact that change is the only constant, my perspective changed and I shifted. And what I began to understand is that my wife's personality, I learned that my wife's personality deserves to be respected. I learned that I get to look at all of her signs and then all of my signs and be specific. Okay, babe, your Mercury is in Taurus. My Mercury is in Libra. My Mercury is really masculine and balance focused. Your Mercury is really feminine and emotion and sensuality focus. So sensuality and balance, how do they come together? And I just kept asking these questions. Okay, my sign's in Sagittarius and your sign's in Capricorn. How can we bring those together? Capricorn works really hard. Sagittarius is really faithful in spirit. How do those come together? In reality, everything comes together. We live on the earth. The sun provides heat, and the air provides oxygen. We are all one. But how? How is the connection made? Finding out how the connection made, that's the fun part. Find out how you make connections. And it'll make your life the best that it has ever been. And changing in life isn't easy. It's like, for example, me, I'm learning to skateboard. I'm trying to ollie. I figured out how to ollie. I can ollie over cracks. But if I try to ollie over a gap that's this tall, I always bail. I'm always like, nope, I'll ollie it and then I'll take my foot off. Nope, I'm not gonna land that. I'll fall. I'm scared. Every time. I never commit. You gotta learn to commit. As scared as you are, as nervous as you are, if you don't commit, you're gonna fall when you do commit. So just commit. Commit to yourself. Say, I'm going to do this. Even if it kills me. Even if it hurts me. Even if I break my leg. it could still be fixed. We live in a society where they can take braces, they can take metal braces and drill them into your bones and make it so you can walk again. It's not impossible. We're not in a society like it used to be, guys. Society has changed so much. And it's going to continue to change. Hopefully, astrology gets more popular, because that'll be kind of nice, you know. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. And just know that I got your back when it comes to learning astrology. If I'm doing something else or not, you can always watch these videos. Just take it moment by moment. And try your best to be the change you want to see in the world. If you're interested, definitely invest in yourself. I have Patreon. You can invest in your Patreon. In my Patreon, you can either invest in my website. The bigger investment, the more time I'll spend with you. Commit to watching a video a day on YouTube. Do what you gotta do. And you will get, whatever you put in will come back out eventually. And stay blessed. And thank you.